Okay, all right. So this is game two on my journey to 2000 um rapid rating on chess.com. So in this second game, I played a guy called Sharon Knight. His rating is 1742, and I think he's from Greece. So I started with my normal e4 opening. He played the Sicilian on me. I developed nf3. We call this natural development. I brought out my pawn to d4. He captured. I captured back. He played there. I didn't want to capture because of I didn't want him to just have control of that center, so I decided to move my knight to f5 just to keep the game going. He brought out his queen. I don't know why he brought out his queen, but I decided to just go with the flow, the normal opening principles. He also did the same thing. Um, when he did the same thing, I kind of like played there. So I played there. So I have to check him. He checked me back. I captured my piece. Sorry, I captured him and he captured my piece. So I used my knight to capture him back. N times d6, checking the kings. He came to this place. I keep I kept on with the check. He came back. I still had to just continue with the check. I don't know how it's going to move, but I figured out that I should still continue with the check. He came to this side. I came here trying to defend my pawn because my pawn was actually hanging. So I moved my bishop to d3 to defend the pawn. And he came to this place trying to exchange the queen. I didn't have any option, but since I knew there was nothing I could do, and I didn't just want to just use my knight to capture him back, so I had to use my pawn to block the check. So he captured me, I captured back. He came to this place trying to develop his pawns, creating a pawn structure. Um, I tried to expose his pawn. I tried to expose the f5 so that once I castle, my rook will not control this f file. So I think he didn't care about that. So he didn't capture. So he knows very well that if I capture back, he's going to come to this place and threatening my bishop that is hanging. So I decided to capture anyway. He came to this side. So by coming to this side, he exposed his pawn over here. The pawn is hanging, so I exposed it. I had to capture it, gaining a point. He came to this place threatening it, so I used my knight in order for me to defend with my knight. I had to use it to capture this. So he came to this place. I captured back. So he now played like this. So at this moment right now, I was thinking I wanted to I wanted to play discover check on him by moving this pawn from me to this place, but one of the things because if I do this, this bishop will be what checking the king. But the thing right now is that he has two pieces um two pieces defending um that square. That if I decide to do that, he will be able to defend it. So I was even thinking, when I saw this position, I decided to play it anyway. I played this anyway, but I think what I would have done then was bringing my rook to this place. That means increasing the number of my attack. So in case if anything happens, let's say for example, if the rook comes to this place, also helping the bishop to attack this square, and if he decides to come here, I'll still do my discovered attack. Or if he decides to use his rook to come to this place, I will still do my discovered attack in such a way that that you will still do. But wait a minute, if I decide to do a discovered attack, and he moves away. Discover attack, and he does this. I captured, he captured. It just would have been better. So the mistake I made in this place was I was supposed to increase the number of my attack by bringing the rook to this place. If I have brought the rook to this place, at least I will still be attacking that. But no, I decided to go with the first attack, which was that I feel it was not really necessary. So it brought it. That was when I did this. I was supposed to have done this earlier because I didn't calculate. I didn't calculate the whole sequence. He came here. I did the en passant. I came to this place. I think I came here. I wanted to just develop. I wanted these two to be connected in case we start having the usual basketballs on the board. Now, the reason why his knight cannot capture my bishop is because his knight is pinned. For beginners that don't know what a pin is, the bishop is here. The bishop is indirectly attacking the king, and the knight is standing on his way. This knight cannot move away because he is pinned. So a pinned piece in chess cannot do anything. So he continued. He moved away. He moved his piece away to avoid the pin. So I had no choice than to capture. He captured back. I captured. He captured back. I brought my rook to this place, threatening the bishop. He came here. I brought my rook here, trying to capture this. I'm trying to control the seventh rank. He came to this place defending it. So when he did that, ah, I considered this my pawn, but there is no way. There was no way I would have defended that pawn. And in fact, if I knew, I wouldn't have. I would have ignored that and decided to capture this instead. So if I capture this, it captures me back. I can decide to just move my bishop up. That is, if it captures, I can decide to move my bishop up. It may not be able to come down to this place. If it comes down here checking my king, I'll come to this place defending it, and with that way my pieces will have been safe. So I think this was a bad move from me. But the reason why I did this move, there was no, I didn't really. I think it was a miscalculation from my own side, but I think I've learned from my own mistake. I just let it go. So that was how I lost a point. So we continue with our normal development, but at this moment right now, the game. At this moment right now, there was nothing I could have done because I couldn't move away from this place. Why? Because of this how do we call this? In any games. Hmm? It's more like a pawn that does not have a defender. I've forgotten the name, but I still it's a backward pawn or something like that. I don't know why I just forgot this endgame strategy whereby whereby we call this an undefended pawn. I was avoiding this, and he has already came to this side. I decided to connect the whole of my stuff, but at this moment right now, I think the game really did end in a draw because there was nothing I would have done in this game. In fact, I even blundered by allowing him to pass through this. I think I was supposed, when it was there, I was supposed, when it was there and I was there, I was supposed to move closer to this side. So if you come to this place, maybe I can just um, come back, but it was the same thing was still going. It's still going to happen. So the game actually ended in The game actually ended in a draw. So we actually had a draw in this game. It was a game that was normally I was supposed to win this game because I have like 2 points, but I think I didn't really calculate my end game strategy, and it's something that I really need to work on. I really need to work on that end game strategies. Okay, so that is it for the game between me and him. So at least by I kind of like lost a point because I lost some point when I drew with him because my rating here is actually higher than his own rating. Because I drew with him, I think I lost some few points from 18. I was in 18-18, so it came down to 18-13. That means I lost 5 points in the process. So that is it, guys.